Hello, hello, hello. Today is Thursday. It is January 29th, and we're going to start playing a Lunar Eternal Blue from the Sega CD. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, we've got Sarek Palace. We are in Sarek Palace, which is a pretty difficult dungeon so far. No joke. All right, and the goal is... Let's see, do we have Althena's Tears? We do have Althena's Tears. Okay, great. So once we go through here, hey X, how's it going? Let me get up my other site here. There we go. Just in case people do things. There we go. Great. Uh-oh. So walking outside of the temple and walking back in will trigger a cutscene now that we've got Althena's Tears. We got Althena's Tears last time, which is really good. It's cool. If I have you... Is it cool if I have you on as background noise while I clean? Why, yes, indeed. I actually quite love that. I hope that the cleaning goes very well. Yeah, that's awesome. You're taking care of your space, and you're going to, like, do awesome things and prioritize your well-being. And that's self-care. Caring for your space is self-care as well. Let me get you on the wheel. Hey, Nami, how's it going? How are you today? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, Hex, you are in. All right. I'm great. That's good to know. Maury, the time has come to settle this. Why do you come to me with condemnations in your eyes? I don't understand why I'm in this horrific place. Help me, Leo. Your evil guile will not fool me this time, sister. If I cannot break you free from the spell which binds you... Okay, Nami, you're in. I'm prepared to kill you to save this world. No, Leo, wait. Don't kill her, dude. What? Ronfar, leave here this instant. This battle is mine and mine alone. One way or another, I will free Maury from the control of Zophar. Leo, you don't have to kill Maury. Zophar's essence has disappeared. Zophar's essence? Ronfar, are you drunk again? Listen, Leo, I don't have time to explain this to you right now. Let me go and take care of Maury. Be patient, my friend. So now that we've used Althena's Tears to push back Zophar's influence, Ronfar might be able to actually cure Maury. Ronfar! Oh, Ronfar, I knew you'd come. You got my letter, didn't you? Now that Lucia has dispelled Zophar's magic on this area, you should be healed. Oh, Ronfar, I can't believe I'm finally gazing into your eyes. Free me from my affliction. Please don't let this be another cruel dream. I don't know if I could take it. It's no dream, Maury. I'm here. It's just so hard to believe that Zophar's power disappeared so suddenly. I mean, it was so very strong. Uh-oh. What? What was that flash? What's happening to Maury? Oh no. I was afraid this might happen. I believe that Maury was under Zophar's influence for too long. The essence of Zophar's powers still has some kind of hold on her soul. It's trying to claim her and her mind and heart once and for all. If Zophar's essence succeeds in taking her over, she will remain a vessel of Zophar's evil forever. And then neither I nor the goddess Althena can do anything to bring her back. I can't just watch her slip away like this, Lucia. Please, I'll do anything to save her. There must be a way. If you truly mean that, Ronfar, there might be one way. But it may cost you your life. Well, whatever it is, I'll do it. Well, to save her now, you must enter her subconscious and do battle against the evil within her yourself. But if you fail, both your lives will end. There's only a small amount of Althena's power left in this, but it should be adequate. Lay it on me. Zophar's evil will be no match for me. I will free you, Maury. Cool.
Your tall words amuse me, but they will come to nothing, because Zophar rules supreme, and he's called for your execution. So, this is where your journey ends, my friends.
She ebo.
Oh, and Ronfar, my sweet. I wondered what happened to you when you disappeared from Pentagoulia without a word. Rest assured that I will not spare you from this judgment. I don't play favorites anymore, as you'll soon find out.
I'm through running away, Mari. Do what you must. I will fight to my last breath to find the woman I fell in love with. I know she's in there, and so far or not, I will find her.
Come on, Lucia, zap me before it's too late. Are you sure that you want to risk your life just to save her? Once I use this power, there can be no turning back. Mori's the only person I've ever loved. If I have to do this, come on, Lucia, hit me. And down he goes. That fool, Ronfar is doomed to die a fool's death. And you along with him. Very wrong. Every wrong step he takes within will call forth my fire of judgment on you. Basically, your dear Ronfar will be your executioner. Ronfar, I sure hope you know what you're doing. Plan your course carefully, or we'll all be dead. This is pretty cool, actually. Alright, so, whoa, Creeporama. I've always wanted to get inside Mori's head, but this isn't how I plan to do it. But this is no time for bad jokes. I've got to find Mori. I just hope the others are alright. Well, in anime fashion, we are entering the subconscious of the girl. So what I enjoy is she reminds me a lot of, ooh, that was lucky. She reminds me a lot of Princess Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know what I mean? Bum ba bum. Let's see. Let's do a power drive. Yeah. Firebird, huh? How about an ice arrow? Oh, there's talons as well, huh? Okay. So then we should do Blizzard. Or since they're all grouped together, we could do a freeze trap. Let's do a freeze trap on the feet. Something tells me, yeah, hold on. Something tells me that the feet should be the focus. We should get rid of the feet first. Freeze trap on the feet. Oh, we got Leo fighting with us again. How fun. All right, Leo. Flash blade on the feet. I like when Leo joins the party. He's like our tuxedo mask. 73? Holy moly. Cool. That was a lot of damage. Oh, man. Hopefully getting rid of the feet did something to weaken its attack ability. Wow. We're really laying into this thing. Okay, and then we're going to do Hadouken. We don't need to freeze trap because there's only one of it. Flash blade. Hadouken. Hadouken. Post sword. Dang. Impressive damage. Really, 656 for like 4 mana. I like that he's becoming this otherworldly strength. Good attack. Nice. Is it going to even attack us? I don't think it attacked last round, did it? Nope, we have all full health. Okay. Sick. Wow. Okay, good job, team. It didn't even attack us, not one time. Thanks, Ronfar. All right, right or left, right or left, right or left, right or left. I'm going to go left. Hey, we did it. Now we've got another fight. Ah, Firebird again. We're just going to do the same thing we did last time. Only this time we're not going to waste time doing a special attack with Jean to increase her attack. We're just gonna pummel. Just gonna pummel. The post sword might actually kill it. I wonder if we could one round this thing. We might be able to one round this thing. That would be super fun. Good chunk of damage. That went to the feet last time. Napalm shots. Not as strong as the plasma shock, but that's okay. So it may not be one shot is all. I'm sure we got super close though. Just do the same thing again. That was awesome. All around. Good job. This should kill it. Oh, and maybe another post sword. Oh, it does see. It seems as though that thing does increase her attack by very, very much. Yeah, by a lot. Got to take the post sword. Oh, this one actually has quite a bit of health compared to the other one. Way more health. We've still got 2 attacks left. Apparently, before it goes. Does getting its feet killed neuter it? Interesting. Interesting. All right, so it was right, left, left. I mean, it was right, left. So I'm thinking of doing right, left, left because I want to see if... Okay, it was right, left, or right, left, right. Okay, right, left, right. I don't know if it starts me over at the beginning. We'll see. Boop, 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 boop. Is it worth it? No, it's not. I wonder if it only attacks if we go the wrong way. Hey, a 25 stream streak. Thank you so much for hanging out long enough to be streaking. We got a wild streaker in chat. That is many, many streams. Thank you so much, X. Yeah, we might be able to not get hurt again. I think taking out the feet really does neuter it. I like the design of this thing because the head looks like a floating orb with the fire wings just spreading out. That's super cool. Super cool. Hope your cleaning is going well. Flash blade. Reminds me of like Dormammu from 0665 damage. We're so close to the number that scares people. I like the Dormammu face, the smiley kind of jack-o'-lantern thingy going on there. What's going on? Will you be putting an end to a Ronfar today? I think you mean Zofar. Ronfar is inside of Mori's brain right now. Can you believe that? How's it going, Cinder? Welcome in, buddy. So this is Ronfar. We are inside of Mari's brain. And we're trying to fight our way towards Mori so that we can save her. And meanwhile, our friends on the outside are having to fight these firebirds every time I reach a new section of the map. So If I get it right the first time, then we don't have to fight more than one Firebird. If we don't, then we do. And rinse and repeat. And it's been pretty fun. Ishimura! Let's get you on the wheel, buddy. Ishimura, Ishimura, Ishimura. Boop. There you go, 23. The feet are gone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. So how's it going? How are things? Today's Thursday. The week is almost over. Got 2 days left before the weekend, including today. I feel like I have done pretty good this week. I've got a client after stream today, which is perfecto. We got the bed all set up. Doing good, getting some white mage leveling in. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, those job quests, huh? I found the Heavensward job quest especially bad. Especially bad. At least the Realm Reborn ones were pretty mid because you were doing like retracing the footsteps of your predecessor and kind of learning about the person who lived that had your that has the soul crystal that you're kind of holding in charge of now. But yeah, ooh, and then Heavensward hits. Oof, oof. Oh man. Should get the Heavensward quest done tonight? Yeah, well that's good. Mori. Mori, oh, it's hopeful music, everyone. We did something good. Mori. I found you. Mori, it's me, Ronfar. Ronfar? Are you sure you're Ronfar? Well, I wasn't until you said that. So far, stop these evil charades. You've won. I don't have the strength to resist you any longer. No, Mori, it's really me. Lucia sent me inside your mind to free you. Every time I think about Ronfar, I pray that when I open my eyes, he'll be there. But when I do, he fades away into a hideous gas. Okay, it's actually touching me emotionally, which means I'm deflecting it verbally, but Hideous Gas? Hideous Gas was my nickname in prison. And all that remains is an all-consuming despair. But this is no dream, Mori. I've come to rescue you. Trust me. This time, when you awake, I'll be holding you in my arms. Please, Mori, trust me. Come on. Open your eyes, my love, and we can start our new life together. Oh, Ronfar? So in case you missed last episode, Ronfar previously cured a disease that Mori was suffering from by having her drink a magic potion. The potion ended up actually being the blood of an ancient dead god named Zophar. Whoops! Ronfar. Mori, have you returned to us, my dear sister? Yes, Leo. Ronfar saved me. It's just a little weak from the poison. Dear Lord, I was within seconds of killing you. And there was a way to bring you back, but I couldn't see it. Can you ever forgive me? There's nothing to forgive. If it wasn't for Ronfar, I would have killed you. That's enough talk about killing. We're all back, and that's what's important. It looks like Ronfar and Mori are finally going to get together. Kinda tugs at the old heartstrings, doesn't it? Go ahead, Ronfar. Now, Kith. We won't look. We're totally gonna look. Blasted cat, don't you have anything better to do than to play matchmaker? Leo just backing up slowly and randomly leaving for some reason. Hey, Leo, where are you going? Don't you think it's time you joined our fight? My power is no longer of use to anyone. When you have restored the red dragon, then the goddess will be freed. Ronfar, you and your friends are responsible for our future, but I'm just a fabulous war general who is in love with my sister's husband. I can't be here anymore. Leo. Ronfar, guard this well. It is the key to freeing the power of the red dragon. I'm too strong to be used in this story. Receive the red dragon aura from Mari. Oh, yay! The door over there leads to the red dragon cave. It's open now, but lava is blocking the way to the lair itself. You must find a way to stop it before you can proceed. Look around inside. There must be a way. The time grows short. Hurry, my love. Please be careful. I want to see you back in Rakuli soon. And then she just stands there motionless. Oh, Ronfar, I'll wait for you at Rakuli Village. Don't worry, you saved me. I'm fine now, really. Hurry and finish so far. I'll be back into your arms in no time. But you haven't changed one bit in all these years, sugar lips. Sugar lips. But was Hideous Gas from a Zophar or Ronfar? Oh gosh, will they have a M-Preg? I hope so. I hope so. I would be down for pregnant Ronfar. Really, I would. Transmask Mari and M-Preg Ronfar. I'm here for it. Yeah. When games make bosses or tough enemies join you, they usually get weaker. That was exactly the case with this. Yes. Yeah. So we did boss fight Leo at one point. And then when he joined us, it ended up like he had lesser abilities. Shall we say lesser abilities? Let's say lesser abilities than he did when we were fighting him as a boss. I felt betrayed, bewildered. Oh, I love the hopeful music. Let's level up some magic while we're here. 21. Let's level up our healing to 22. Bright Litany. Yay! We got a skill upgrade. And then we're going to do fire. No. Blizzard. Lamina's Blizzard. Yeah. Ice magic because we're going into the Red Dragon Cave. Okay, I got to take a quick bio break. It's a thing that everyone does. Everyone does it. I'll be back in just a few seconds, though. I'm just going to keep us right here. All right. BRB. Hello. Yo. What up, bro? What up, bro? Okay. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? There's so much happening. So many things. What do you need? Let me just make sure this is an emergency. Oh, okay. We're good. I think we're good. All right. Okay. Hi, everyone. I just had to make sure that wasn't an emergency. It wasn't. It was actually praise. We love praise. We love getting random praise. Okay. I'm so excited to try one of these almond that I got from Costco yesterday. I hope they're like the almond croissants that I left from Starbucks. Keep me updated, please. I'm completely intrigued. Look at that big door. That's a big door over there now. Let's go that way. We've made it inside the Red Dragon's cave. Now I can finally become an adult. Oh, I'm still a little scared, but I know I'm gonna do fine. Right, Hero? When Null sees me as an adult dragon, I wonder what he's gonna say. Since when do you care what Null thinks about you, Ruby? Look out, Hero. I think your cat's ready to fly the coop. Shut up, Ronfar. I couldn't care less what Null thinks. I was just, wondering. Oh, forget it. Let's get moving again. Aw, kitty cat. I love it. Imagine your dog like your dog is about to become an adult. Starts wondering about what others. Oh my god, what is that collie gonna say? You know, when we go on that walk. Hey, when we go on that walk, don't stand too close to me. I don't want that collie to think that we are, you know, we're like a thing. I don't know the capabilities of the enemies in this dungeon, so I'm just going to attack right now and see what happens, except for with her. She can do whatever she wants. She can blizzard her life away. She could, because she can absorb mana. The cat's gonna evolve into a dragon. Yeah, so this Okay. This is bad. Listen. Just because we're getting our complete asses kicked, like our entire whole ass kicked, it doesn't mean we're hopeless, okay? We can bounce back from this. Maybe. Okay. Let's try. Nothing beats a fail but a try. Don't defend, Lucia, no. Do a magic. Excellent. Does the blizzard do a lot of I think it does, yeah. The cat's gonna evolve into a dragon? Yes. So okay, so the goddess Althena is currently bound up in a tower. Oh, revive magic learned. Nice. Which is why Lucia cannot sense her. Lucia cannot sense the power of goddess Althena. Every now and then the goddess Althena incarnates on this world. And I guess in the background, when she did this time, they must have caught her and put her in a tower. So we need the power of the 4 dragons to break the seal on Pentagoulia so that we can free the goddess Althena from the tower. Once the goddess Althena is freed, Lucia is going to use the power of the goddess Althena to seal away Zophar. But in doing so, it appears like something bad is going to happen to our planet. We got glimpses of it from conversation, and Galleon scolded Lucia earlier and said, wow, how can you travel with these people and not tell them the truth about what you're doing? And she's like, not now. It's a load-bearing power. Yes. Yes, it turns out the power of Althena is load-bearing. Excellent take. We love a load-bearing boss, a load-bearing power. It's perfect. We're just gonna keep blizzarding our life away here. All right, so it turns out that these little robot box thingies are maybe high defense. Got it. Can this guy be taken out with a bow sword? He should be, yeah. 655 will take out most things. Whoa! Check out my cool little razor arms. Just look into his razor arms. Alright, Plasma Shock doesn't do much either, so it seems like nothing does anything against these guys. What's Blizzard gonna do? These walls look unsettling a little bit. Blizzard doesn't do much either. So I guess these guys are just insane. But they only have a few more hit points left, so we can attack with everything, and then I doubt she's gonna get a turn to go anyway, so we're just gonna keep her on Blizzard. It just looks like a cardboard box that somebody like connects some metallic gears onto. Okay, so we do need to heal Lamina. Take some heals, young lady. Stairs up, huh? We probably missed a whole bunch of treasure. Well, let's just get the one that's maybe down here somewhere. Probably just a dead end and I'm being greedy, but let's do it. Let's be greedy. Oh god! No, I hate the necromancers. They reverse any magic spell that's cast upon them, and they'll negate all enemy magic. So fuck. I'm gonna rest litany on everybody because we're probably all gonna get hit. I might Hadouken the one that has his sword back just in case I attack before him. And since we can't do group attacks, I'll do a magic swiper on... Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to swipe magic from these guys. Maybe the... Nope, they might have magic because they do have that special ability where they put the sword backwards. See the one on the top? He does have a special ability prepped. So we might be able to swipe mana. Ah, okay, he's putting Lucia to sleep. Okay. Now we're about to get room attacked. I wish we didn't all go before him. No mana swiping from those boys. Okay. I wonder why he didn't group attack. That's interesting. Is it because I attacked him first? If you don't attack them, is that what makes them do it? Who can say? Who can say? Well, the game code can say, like I could look up something online, I'm sure it would say, can you Hadouken those boys? I wonder. The only thing you can't do is cast magic on them. Because, like, let's say I did Magic Swiper on one. Yeah, it would just Magic Swiper me back. Lamina can still stab for mana. So I'm going to give that a go. This is a complicated fight. Okay, we killed the Necromancer. That frees things up a little bit. Ouch. Ouch. $653. I mean, it's unreal how much damage he does. Okay, see? Yeah, that was good. Hey! And she killed him. Good for you, Lamina. You get that stabby girl in. She's got herself a fabulous dagger. No, really, that's what it's called? She's wielding a fabulous dagger. It's fabulous. You can stab people with it. You can... You know... Oh, it was a dead end. Don't look. You can stab people with it. You can... alter garments. It's fabulous. Post sword for the box cutters, perhaps? No, let's get rid of these guys. Let me see. Streaking! 20 stream streak. That is incredible. I am glad to see you here. Hello there, Mushroom Lady. Bright Litany. Let's do a Bright Litany on them and see if maybe that'll do some extra damage. Jean using all of that mana makes me sad. Does she have a special ability she can use? No. Let's do this. She can't seem to swipe mana from them, which makes me angry. I want to swipe mana from everybody. Let's do an ice arrow on this boy. I don't know why, but for some reason, okay, have you ever seen that scene in Fight Club where they steal the sacks of fat from the liposuction center and they're gonna make soap with it? I'm just gonna say, think of that. And now look at the wall of this dungeon. So, I don't know. It's just always made that correlation to me. That's great damage. So it turns out that the holy magic attack of stealing, that's going to do the most damage to these guys. Pretty cool. Considering this is Mori's dungeon and she's like connected psychically to Ronfar. I like that. It does more damage than the ice magic. That's cool. It's a nice touch, game. We'll do it again. Do it again. Ooh, do it again. Nice. Good roundhouse kick. I love those karate animations. Awesome. Let me double check that we got that revive magic. I want to see if it lists how much magic it costs in order to use it. Where are you at? There it is. 30. 30 mana to revive people? That's not bad. That's not bad. But I might want to permanently, all right, let me ruby these things. And then I'm going to ruby this. Gonna give the red dragon essence to Ruby. We need, oh, an angel ring. Not those. Is it this one? Special magic enabler. It is. So Hero has it right now. I'm gonna give... All right, we're about to fight a dragon soon, so I need to equip the Dragon Angel Crest. The Dragon Angel Crest will negate Dragon Breath attacks, which are actually kind of devastating. Ronfar is wearing one right now, but for the sake of the dungeon, I'm going to switch this out so that he can drain mana. But what do we drain mana from? There's nothing here to drain mana from. Jocktal? Why is your memory so bad? You're right. Good time. Good job pointing that out. So then we're going to have to start healing with her because she does have that ring on that summons that gives her the healing magic. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. And let's move on. That was a lot of menuing, so I'm going to save. Wait, did we... Don't... We watch the stream, we don't judge. We watch the stream, we don't judge. So while we're here, I might as well just go heal. I feel as if it's easy to assume I would always know where to go. Cinder, let's get you on that wheel, buddy. All right. There you go. You're on it, champ. Do. Thanks for participating. Okay. Now, the only way we didn't go was left. So we're doing that now. Further left? Further left was a dead end, so we're gonna go back and upward. Now I remember where we were. Okay. Cool. Post sword, necromancer. Light litany, bright. The bright litany ends up being really good in this dungeon, so let's just keep using it. But we're gonna use it on the one that has his sword back. Hadouken we don't have to depend on. And she can maybe use her water staff? Question mark? Let's try that. Yeah. Nice crit. Nice critical. I miss when she had counterattack. Oh, I forgot that the post sword isn't enough to kill the necromancer, but that's okay. Awesome! Holy moly! What a great amount of damage. This should be enough to kill it. Okay, that was like no damage at all, so never mind. Her water staff, it might be time to retire the water staff is what I'm seeing. But that light litany, goodness gracious, damage bodacious. Don't do that. Oh, I get it now. Okay. All right. Now I see what the trick is. They do. They counter with that room-wide attack. That's why none of them had their... That's why none of them attacked when they had their sword back. And I was so afraid of that room-wide attack. You have to ignore them. So with that sword backwards... Alright, so I'll post sword the Necromancer. Definitely should not. Just let's see that revive magic. That should be cool. That should be cool. And then, oh, you know what? Maybe we could do like a spell sucker. Seal off enemies' magic. But anyway, I think that this round is pretty won. Oh, you know what I just realized? Lamina might physically attack this guy now. Actually, she's definitely going to attack this guy now. Which means that I'm probably going to end up getting Lamina, Ronfar, and Lucia killed in a second. If this plasma shock doesn't kill him, then yeah. Okay, thank goodness. That almost ended up being like, you activated my trap card moment. Like, holy, that would have been really bad. I mean, it would have been hilarious. It just would have been really bad at the same time. Oh, that would have been so bad. Up, 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 to the left, and down we go. Uh-oh, we've got Trixie Hallways is here. Trixie Hallways is, huh? Interesting. Soul Yanker! I think we found our mana drain. I think we found the thing we can drain. That's what she said. That's what she said. Bright Litany. Yeah, Bright Litany. Mm-hmm. These guys are not holding their swords back right now, so we can physically attack them. And let's test. Actually, we didn't re-equip it. We didn't re-equip the mana drainer. And she hasn't been using magic. So we should start doing that. Okay, and there we go. We're all caught up. You know, I was just remembering, I was just thinking about the next game we're playing, Chrono Trigger. I was just thinking about it today. And I was realizing, I was like, oh wait. They have those cool, like, you switch out party members and then they have the team-ups. And some of those team-ups, I remember those team-ups just being so stupidly strong. Am I mistaken? Weren't there a few, like, free team-ups? Like, for some reason, okay, I'm remembering Chrono Trigger, like, Chrono throwing the prehistoric girl and her just doing free damage to everybody. It's something stupid, crazy good like that. Okay, so it turns out that thing was using fire magic, so it is weak to ice magic. That is true. Oh, it's got its sword up. Oh, Lord. Now let's try the spell sucker. Hijack MP. Excellent. Okay, so they're really weak to... really vulnerable to physical damage. Got it. Hey, a treasure chest. Starlight, yes. So rare, so rare, so rare. In order to get these magical restoration items, you have to go so far out of your way. All right, we do not want to attack that one. No, we don't. Maybe we could do spell damage. I just don't think we could do physical. I just don't think we could do physical damage on it. Let's do physical damage on the other one then. Yeah. We cannot magic swipe. We could do an ice pick on the one that has the sword back. Get a critical. Why not? Aw. Looks like the walls are melting. Okay, not bad. Yeah. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. Sorry, Lucia. Now that she's at 44 or 45 hit points, she might do Althena's Love on herself and do a self-heal, which would be like superlative. No, we can't attack the... Oh, we could do light, bright litany on it. I might just have her defend this round just to be safe. We're gonna have 2 defenders this round just to be safe. I don't want her to accidentally punch this guy. And then he ends up just wiping everyone out. This might kill it. Nope. Okay, that's all right. See, now that she's at 45, I thought she might cast Althena's Love, which she did. She's fine. Well, I don't mean she's like fine. She's not like fine. Well, she's fine. I'm just saying that's not... Oh, I'm gonna stop now while I'm 6 feet behind instead of like a million miles behind. I don't know if Hadouken is going to trigger the thing, so I'm not going to use it. This is a dangerous cup we've gotten ourselves into. Little cup of danger. Why don't you go ahead and do an ice arrow on it? Use Super Dragon Fist. I love that thing. We're going to use Super Dragon Fist on the dragon, that's for sure. Are you talking about when we buff up her attack and we end up attacking like 9 attacks in a row? Because that's super fun. Yeah, that is awesome stuff. Uh-oh, Buzz Boys. Post Sword always does damage. Bright Litany. You know, Ronfar's getting low in mana, which I don't love because I'm going to need mana. I'm going to need it. So let's have him attack and maybe counter or turn an enemy. You know what he can do? He can sometimes turn enemies. It's a DBZ move. Oh, is it really? And it just so happens that it's something that she can do. So let me show you real quick. Look, if we do Power Drive and then Blue Dragon Vigor, the Dragon Fist, she ends up attacking 9 times in a row. It's so funny. Keep naming silly anime moves because I wonder how many of them are inspired by games like this. Or vice versa? Probably more of a vice versa type of thing. Blizzard. Yeah, keep naming super anime moves. I love it. I was always a fan of the short-lived Masenka. I loved the way he did Masenka. I thought that was pretty cool. And then like Vegeta, like the thing that Vegeta does that's kind of like that with the multiple fireballs that comes out, I think that's always really cool too. You can tell I'm like on the verge of nerddom because I know kind of the things, but I don't know their names or anything. I'm not like full. I never went full nerd. I probably should. I mean, I feel like there's just a nerd inside me waiting to come out. Just waiting. To pick a lane. I need to pick a lane. Can I use this blade? I can? What does it do? You go full nerd in other things, to be frank? I don't know what you're talking about. Never me. What? Nah. You sound crazy right now. I love that sound. Yeah, as I sit here and think about the multiple things that I go full nerd with, Buffy. Fashion checks. What do you go full nerd with? What's your full nerd thing? Hey, Astrid. You've been here from the start. I have felt you in my spirit. Thanks for joining the chatters of the realm today. Yippee-yi-yay. Yippee-yi-yay. I slept wrong, and I knew I was doing it the whole time, and I didn't stop. The whole time. The whole time? The whole time? Yeah, the whole time. I knew I was doing it. Let's see if a little bit of Dark Sword action doesn't cure what ails us here. I'm curious. No, it's not worth it. Don't do it. No. It might be fun, though. This is a lot of baddies. There's a lot of baddies. This might be fun. And just in case it doesn't, we should do some regular attacks. Let's have Jean do a aura wave. She can cast some magic. And then we'll have her do Blizzard. Just in case the Dark Sword doesn't work. And by work, you'll see what I mean. If you haven't seen what the Dark Sword does, you're about to see. Here we go. Dark Sword. Please work. Come on. Oh, man. Only on one of them? Fine. Fine. At least we actually decided to do some damage with the other characters in case it didn't work, so whatever. Plasma rain. No? Oh man, we got to do another round with these homies. I really don't like these guys, and I did sink 30 mana into trying to kill them. Stupid Jocktal, stupid Jocktal. Let's just do another R rave. We've already sunk a lot of mana into the fight. May as well just keep going. Just keep going. If we run into another one of those guys standing on a platform, we can use them as a mana drain, but well, his sword does a lot of damage on them. That shouldn't surprise me because his sword is insane. Hero's attack is nuts. A Dover nut. I love a Dover. Speaking of nuts, I do love a Dover nut. Group heal with Ronfar, and then we're going to do a minor heal with Lamina on Jean. That's what I anticipated, yeah. Boom. Boom goes the heal dynamite. Hey, look, a big infernal pit. Why don't I say for no reason, just in case? Where would this Dover nut go? It's a suppository healing mechanism. No, I'm only joking. It's oral. I think it's absorbed through mastication. Post sword. If we can't reach, we're in danger. So we definitely just defend here. I don't know if these guys are going to negate her aura wave. I truly don't. I really, really don't. So, I really don't. I think it would behoove me to defend with as many people this round as I can spare. And then with her, we just keep blizzarding. Just keep blizzarding. Is it 2 words or one? Nut, Dover nut is 2 words. Nuts in your mouth? Yeah, I think so. I think, and then you chew. And then you chew. I saw somebody making fun of a video that they saw today of people crying in the parking lot as they watched their cruise ship take off. Because they were 25 minutes late to the final call. And I'm like, I've been lucky enough to go on some cruises in my life, and I was just thinking to myself, like, do you know how difficult it is to be late for a 5-hour arrival period? I mean, people really think you don't have to show up on the time of the ticket. You know what I mean? You can show up a little earlier. They'll put you off to the side and make you wait a little bit or something like that. But you don't want to wait until the last minute to get on a boat. It's a boat. It will. You're on the captain's time now, is what the reactioner said. You're on the captain's time now, sweetheart. You have one job. Be there. And so I guess they're planning had a failure to launch. No, literally. I can understand if they didn't get there because of the plane, but I would have thought if they were going to film themselves complaining about the ship leaving without them, like if they were going to film themselves complaining about it, you'd think they would have included a defense, like it wasn't our fault, the airplane landed late and they're still leaving without us. We tried to contact them to let us know the plane was late, They couldn't wait for us, etc. But there was none of that. So it makes me think that they just showed up late. And then literally the shoulder shaking, sobbing, crying was like, I don't know why it was like musica for my ears. Anything for views? Do you think it was views? I think, okay, so there's 2 reasons someone posts that, right? There's one for views, yeah. Definitely for views. There's one where, like, they're in the wrong, and they post the video hoping other people are going to, like, console them or validate them, or, like, be like, they should have waited for you, or, like, how dare they leave without you? Like, give them that kind of, like, feel-goodery that they're going for, but the honest... You know, I feel like either way, they're not really winning over the audience. You know what I mean? Like, either way, they're not really... I don't know what their goal was, but I don't think it was accomplished. There's 2 reasons. States 3? I'm pretty sure I stated 2. Go back and count. They're in the wrong and they want validation, or for views. That's what validation when you're clearly in the wrong is so gross, but that's it's a hell of a drug, let me tell you. Listen, I am not responsible for your listening comprehension skills, okay? I'm just here saying things. If I say 2 things, you hear 3. I mean, I'm sorry. We should start a GoFundMe. Oh, sword. Okay, no, actually, we can attack this round, which is going to be great. Validation when you're clearly in the wrong. A lot of people do it, though. So many things are for views nowadays. Right, and a lot of things for that are even faked. Is this something travel insurance would cover? Yeah. Most of the comments in response were like, I hope you got travel insurance. I hope you got travel insurance. See, the thing is, like, the dock is so close to me that it's, you know, there was only one time that I've ever gotten travel insurance on something, and that was the time where it was a year in advance, and I was booking it with a partner. So, okay. So I was booking the trip further in advance. Smoochies. Thank you so much for the smoochies. I was booking the trip further in advance. Muxio, that's a really cute emote. Than the length of time that we were together. So if you're planning something in advance that you'd like to do together, but you haven't been together that long, get the insurance. But usually when I'm privileged enough to go on a boat, it's because I booked one of those last minute rooms that they give away for like $3. Because they just want people on the boat really, really bad. And I'm close enough to the dock that I can just throw a whole bunch of stuff into the suitcase and then head over to the pier. And it's so dirt cheap. And usually they end up giving me like a bar tab that I don't even use. So it's like, I just use it for soda pop. So you know, that's kind of like where I'm lucky. 100% a lot of them are faked or staged. It's so lame or cringe. I wonder if these people actually just went to... Could you imagine going to the... Oh my god. Alternate universe. They went to the pier. And went to the pier parking lot. Just so that they can film a ship leaving while they like cry. While it's departing. For views. Would people? Tell me people would not. You wouldn't be surprised? Really? I would. Is this a thing? Yes, they would. No. Can you see my paradigm shift happening like in real time? Like, can you see me realizing things in real time about people? Yes, they would. They would. Fake scandals? There's the third reason. It was all part of my plan. Oh my god. Oh, there's the third reason. You had it all along. Yeah, you really did. You nailed it. Let's see if we can do some magic swiping before this fight ends. Oh my god, he cheated on me. Here's his Tinder. 3 videos later, they're kissing. No. Okay, so there was one clearly fake video I saw where this guy was like, watch me catfish my girlfriend to see if she'll cheat on me. And he goes through this whole process of setting up a fake profile and starting up a conversation with her on TikTok. And then she was not on TikTok, on Instagram. And then she responds like right away. And he's like, no way. She responded right away. I can't believe this and stuff. And then they make these plans to meet, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna fake being sick and not feel well so I could stay home, and then I'll meet you at the mall and stuff. And he's like, I can't believe she's gonna fake being sick just to meet me at the mall and stuff. And then finally he meets her at the mall, and she's like, you're an idiot. She's like, I knew it was you the whole time. And he's like, oh, she knew it was me the whole time, guys. Can you believe it? How is she gonna get me back? Stay tuned to see how she gets me back in part 2. And I was like, oh my god, I wasted so much of my life to this. I felt like halfway through that it was staged, but at the end when he was like, oh, she knew the whole time, you guys, that's when I was like, I'm the asshole. It's my fault for wanting to see this. I miss Vine. Oh my gosh. I remember like exactly one Vine video. And it was because it was put onto Facebook. I never got onto Vine. I missed Vine entirely. But it was this guy who's... his little brother or something is watching the Avatar movie, like the one that M. Night Shyamalan did, the one that shall not be mentioned. And the kid is just like, I'm watching the new Avatar movie. And he's like, he's like, I'm watching Avatar. And he's like, oh, The Last Airbender. I love that. And he's like, he looks on the screen. He's like, oh, you're watching that one. He's like physically ill. As he's walking away, the kid just keeps complimenting the movie and it like hurts him every time. He's like, oh God. He's like, I love how slow the fighting is. He's like, oh, it's not supposed to be that slow. We're running out of mana. This dungeon needs to end. We're not running out of health. We're running out of mana. Mana leads to health. I don't want to have to use one of my mana restoration potions, but I will if I have to, of course. Smashy, smashy. Good job, Ronfar. Good job, Lamina, gaining levels. Smashy, smashy. Okay. Gonna save Red Dragon Lava. Red Dragon B2C. Okay, so the other room was basically just called Red Dragon Lava. Let's upgrade Ice Magic. Ice Driver. Blizzard became Ice Driver. Sweet. So this is when we start getting like the super mega damaging AoE all enemy attacks. And the next one is the flame upgrade, which is called Pressure Cooker, which I'm really looking forward to. Pressure Cooker. All right, we have to group heal. Actually, oh no, I should have used Dover nuts. We've got so many nuttage. We've got mad nuts, bro. All right, from now on, more nuts. Yeah. We've got Dover nuts. We've got sunflower seeds. Technically not nuts, but we've got them. Magic swiper on the thing. Maybe we can magic swipe these guys. I really hope we can. It'd be nice. I was gonna say, hey, wait a minute. I thought we were getting like easy hits on these guys. There we go. Thank you. Nice job on the box, boy. Oh, Buzz Boy. Sorry, Buzz Boy. Now that AoE reaches very far, and my AoE reaches nowhere. Fine. Scaling. They have to nerf me, is what happens. Magic Swiper. Yes, sweet, delicious mana. I wish Ronfar had that ring on so bad. We're gonna have to put it on. Let's get it on. Excellent. 508. Jeez. Hey, yo. Every time we get armor now, it's going to be let's get it on. So what's really funny is that my desktop has no icons on it, but recently I downloaded a couple of games in order to like play them, do the Let's Plays and stuff like that. And so Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is right there in the top left corner of my desktop, and it is staring at me. And every time I look at it, it's like, remember the time when we... And I'm like, yes, I remember. And it's just this torturous memory just lingering. Yes, I remember when you hurt me for no reason, game. Okay, command the Necromancer, do a post sword to attack. We're gonna have to post sword on... oh, I didn't put the ring on, but luckily we can't mana drain from these guys anyway. Let's post sword the guy with the sword behind his back. We can physically attack the Necromancer as long as it doesn't accidentally go on to the other guys. Yeah. We can also do a physical attack to drain some mana. Oh, please don't kill the Necromancer here. Woo! Okay, good. Perfect. We're poised for success. Oh! I'll take the 10 mana. It's the most you could get from this guy anyway. Okay, so, do we need to post forward again? We don't. We could just attack. We could just attack all around. The green grass grows all around. Yay! Crit. I hope somebody can reach this guy. Oh, not the heal. All right, good job. Ronfar just wallops people in this dungeon. His holy magic, everyone's weak to the holy magic. What? Blue Dragon Chop. All enemies, quick attack skill. We got new karate. Blue Dragon Chop. That's pretty exciting, actually. And for all enemies, for 25 mana, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. Literally, if there's 2 enemies, it's better to do the Blue Dragon Chop. If you're expecting to do 2 Hadoukens, that is. Let's save it right here, because it seems like we're entering a kind of maze. I don't know. But what I do know is that we are losing out on some treasure chests, but I'm not too pressed about that. Get back to me in a little bit when I realize what treasures we missed. I doubt it's anything important. No, we're fine. Don't be weak. We didn't put the ring on. We didn't put the ring on. Should we try the Blue Dragon Chop? I think we should try the Blue Dragon Chop. Let's do it. We could do a magic swiper with her, though, so that's fine. Blue Dragon Chop. Cool. Yeah, I remember that growing up. Been a while since I've seen that. That's really neat. Wow. That's okay. You know what? Happy accident. Having Jean take less experience points is fine for now. She just got her next level ability, and it would be nice for Lamina and Ronfar to get their next level abilities as well. I say Ronfar got his. I would like Lamina to get hers. Very much so. I love that electric guitar moment, if you couldn't tell. I like the way that lava is flowing in the background. That's the kind of design I might, like, literally want to use for a background somewhere along the way. It looks cool as heck. That fire magic is no joke. Meow meow. So another, so I will say the only time I've ever seen a cruise ship leave without somebody, but I've actually seen this happen with my own 2 eyes, and I know that it was real, and I know it was really happening, was when the ship did a final boarding call, and a couple of people were still on shore. Now, the thing is if you're part of an excursion, then the ship will wait for the excursion to come back, because you paid for that. That's part of the ship. The ship will wait. But if you're not part of an excursion and you're just still not on the ship when they've done their final call, the ship will leave without you. And I have seen people running full speed with their luggage at their side. Wait, no. We're in motion. They don't even have their luggage on them. I made a mistake, but when I said luggage, I meant like their beach bags. Ship do not wait. You late. You dumb. Yeah, ship don't wait. So what's the solution when that happens? You know, the only thing that they can do is they have to go to the port of call that that's next on the list. That's the only thing you can do. You have to, on your own money, fly somewhere to meet the ship where it's going to end up. And then get on it. They'll let you on. That's like such a hassle. Why not just fucking be like leave ahead of time? No. Just wing it. Account for traffic. Well, okay, so like as a chronic early person, I'm perpetually early everywhere. So it'll never make like I don't understand how it's possible for people to be late. Like I just doesn't like I don't know how that occurs because I'm just like there. I'm just like but I do understand that like things happen. You know? Things occur. Not everyone is always in charge of everything. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, so like, especially for cruises, they need to submit the manifest. So they need to know that you're going on it like a couple of weeks in advance. I think it's like 2 weeks in advance or something like that. Actually, no, it isn't. It's just a few days. But I'm assuming if you're traveling to get to the boat, not like me, it's like down the street. But if you're traveling to get there, I'm assuming you planned it far in advance. You should, I don't know, maybe it's unreasonable for me to like first world problem solution this, but you're already going on a cruise ship, so clearly you're doing okay. Maybe just go there a day early. Maybe a day early, maybe stay at a hotel? Question mark? I know it's like a super duper added expense, but like, I don't know. Planes are late these days. I don't know that I would want to take a plane to somewhere where there's like a departure time. Planes are late these days, and flights are just canceled these days. Like, they're just canceled. They're just like, oh, well, they're like, sorry, everyone in the airport who's literally here for the flight. We just decided we're not going to do this. So yeah, that's a lot to risk. I just feel like, yeah, just show up early. I don't know. Airbnbs can be cheap around docks, I'm sure. I don't know. Don't be late for your cruises, because then you get me all wrapped up in trying to think about what goes through your mind when you're late for a cruise. It's a cruise. Just get to the boat. You have one job. Show up on time. It's your only job. The rest is just eat, drink, and be merry. Once you get on the boat, you have no more job. For the duration of the whole boat ride, there's no job. And then leave on time. Actually, that's not true. Once you get on the boat, you have to report to your muster station, check in with your muster station, and then you have no job. So the first thing you have to do is actually just go check in with your muster station. Watch that little video where it tells you about the beep, 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 the 7 beeps and then the 1 long one. Anyone here been on a boat? Been lucky enough to be on a boat? Very fun time. Very fun time. I have not yet in this lifetime, not to cruise anyway. I wonder... Do you think that might be the kind of environment that you like? Do you wonder? Do you know? So like, okay, so there's different kind of cruise lines, right? So like there's ones where I like being around kids. Like I like kids laughing and having fun and being loud. Like it doesn't bother me. So I go on family-friendly cruises, but I know people who are just like, oh, I wish those kids would just shut up. Like anytime a kid is like laughing or talking too loud or like being messy at the beach or something like that, like I've seen people be like, oh my God, how are the parents not embarrassed? And it's like, because those are kids having fun. So then I feel like they should go on cruises that they don't allow kids on, which exist. Those are things. I don't know which way to go. 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 But I do know that we're going forward. It's either right or down. Post sword. Yeah, it's worth it to do another post sword. And once again, I'm sitting here without my mana drain ring on. I'm really getting tired of myself. Oh, I'm getting tired of myself. I can only imagine how you guys are feeling. No, we should definitely attack this thing and then keep doing... We have mana, so let's do a blizzard right now. Oh, Ice Driver. New Ice Driver spell. Imagine being so bitter and downtrodden, you feel the need to bully children. I saw it happen on another compilation video where this woman tugged at a child's skirt. Hey, we did the scary number damage. This woman tugged at a child's skirt and was like, if I have to stand behind you and see your butt cheeks again, I will call Child Protective Services. And it's like, ma'am, you literally just touched a child and talked about seeing her butt. I don't think it's Child Protective Services we need to call. I think it's the police. Oh, Pile Driver is way more intense than Blizzard. You get this like cool sound effects where the icicles like jam into the ground. That's pretty cool. All right, so when are we doing the meetup with Jocktal cheap ass Royal Caribbean cruise featuring Kaj and Lisa G? Oh my god, someone clip this so that like a year from now when we're actually all going on the cruise together, we can play this clip. We can... That would legit be really fun. Now I'm like thinking about it. Sounds like a musical lineup. It does. The Jocktal meetup cruise and happy time meetup hour. Yay! Pyre Pillar. Oh, it's not Pyre Pillar. Okay, so when do we get Pressure Cooker? Now I'm very curious to see when we get Pressure Cooker. That was my brother's favorite spell. And what spell is it going to be? I'm curious. Kids only bug me when the parents aren't parenting the brats that come and get into my personal space or are screaming for something. Chances are they're not going to get in your personal... speaking from personal experience, the kids rarely ever get in your personal space. They're just in your auditory space. You will hear them having fun and being jovial and doing all the things that children do when they're happy. But as far as like, I haven't had my personal space disrespected. But there have been times, okay, have there been times where I'm in the 18 and over area and I wish that the 18-year-olds would speak in lower tones so that we can just like kind of vibe out a little bit? Yeah, of course, you know, but like that's the kind of thing where you just keep it to yourself and you just accept that like they'll mature over time. And I'm sure when I was 18 years old, there was some 40-year-old on the boat that was just like, oh, stupid 18-year-olds. And so I just keep my crotchety self, start read my book, put my earplugs in, and I get over it. But kids laughing and having fun, I'll never get tired of that. I love the sound of kids laughing and having fun. Whoa, where did that just fall? I'm so sorry for whatever hole I just plugged. That's not usually something I have to apologize for. Oh, we're dropping them all. Okay. What the fuck? Where did those go? Where did those go? Is there anything else in this room? There's nothing else in this room. It appears as if we just dropped those pillars. We probably plugged a hole. Let's see. Okay, was it that hole? Did you see the hole? Oh, we stopped the lava flow. Hey, that's pretty neat. Although I don't know that walking on lava flow like immediately after the flow was stopped is still a good idea. We still might be burning our feet. I'm not sure. I'm not a scientist. But I'm thinking about how long it takes like heat to dissipate. We might still be in danger. You in danger, girl. Yeah, auditory fun times. That's a good time. Also, on most Royal Caribbean ships, the thing that I really like is that they have a separate kids play area. They tend to have like a separate kids zone. Yeah, I would say it's kids adjacent is what the ship ends up being like. I don't mind kids. I think families are great. Families deserve to enjoy themselves and go on cruises as well. But yeah, if your kid starts coming up to me for attention, now we're venturing into a problem. Oh my goodness. No. Your child should not be coming to me for attention when I'm on a cruise. I need to redirect that back to the parent. Ick, right? Like we need to rethink where this child is getting its validation from. You know those kids who like catch you watching their hijinks? Because watching kids hijinks is kind of fun sometimes. Look up from my book, watch some kids playing tag on a water slide or whatever. It's fun. Then they start to do the thing that kids do sometimes where they start to perform. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go move to a different chair now so that you could just go back to being a child. You know, there's adults that do that too. You know that whole main character energy thing? There's those people who think that they're like that everyone's watching them as they walk around a room or something like that. So they're just kind of like, they're like they nod at their phone. Like people around them want to be like, oh my God, she's nodding at her phone. I wonder what could she possibly be nodding at her phone with? I wonder what she agrees with. I want her to agree with me that way. Oh, to be agreed with that emphatically by her. I tend to ignore kids unless they're screaming like 5-year-olds right outside my window. Now you've just described a horror film. What happens next? What happens after what's clearly a ghost warning you about some like demonic possession in your house? What happens after that? After the screaming outside the window, because that sounds awesome. Hey Picos, welcome back to Lunar. How you doing? Here for some cozy RPG games. Atomic Burn. Is that even gonna reach anybody? That is why we put her flash forward. Oh, it does hit 2 of them. Pretty cool. And it pushes them away. Get away from me! Magic Swiper. I like swiping the mana from these guys. I really need to put the swiper ring back on Ronfar. And I feel like you're all out there and you could remind me, but you don't because I think you like watching me suffer. You do. You're like, I forgot to put the ring on again. I know there's like a chat, Jocktal Fails group chat. People who can't watch the stream, they're checking in with the group chat. They're like, did he forget to put the ring on again? Yes. LOL. It sounds awful, but the kids in my area scream so much I can never know if they're playing or in danger. That is problematic. That is problematic. Okay, G going down once again. I don't mind so much because I'd like Lamina to get the extra hit points or the extra level. Let's try this once more with feeling. I'd like her to get the experience. Man, I really slept on my shoulder wrong. You know what was really funny is in the middle of the night I woke up and I was like, oh, my shoulder kind of hurts. I should turn over. What do you think I did? A, went back to sleep. B, went back to sleep. Or C, went back to sleep. Oh, man. Hidden option D, I'm faking it for views, right? That's what Ishimura. Nah, but there's a kind of screaming that I understand scares people. You know what they used to, you know what used to have, so Ishimura, you know what used to happen when I was a kid and we used to scream like that, like we were actually in physical danger because we were playing Manhunt. You know the game Manhunt? It's a game kids used to play back in the day. Well, we would be the same way. We would scream like we were actually being caught because it was terrifying. We were doing so running through people's backyards because that's the only place we had to run. And do you know what the adults in my neighborhood did? I would say there were 2 or 3 of them. Do you know what they did? They called the police. They would call the police. The actual cops would come and stop us from playing. And they were like, the cops would be like, you know, we hate having to come out here to tell you guys to stop playing. It's like, so don't. You know we're just playing. You know? And, oh, you know, we're so sorry we have to come here and tell you guys to be quiet. No, you're not. Whatever. And it was the childless couple on the corner that every year would put a super duper, like, overtly religious thing right at the entrance of the neighborhood because it was technically still their lawn. And so many people in the neighborhood had a problem with it. You know, there's no hate like Christian love. And then they would call the cops on us for playing, for having fun. Spoiling your fun, that's sad. It was bad. With the police? Okay, come outside and talk to us. Tell us to be quiet. Tell us with your words. Hey guys, it's getting kind of late. We're trying to sleep. We'd like it if you guys kept it quiet. Okay, sorry, mister. Sorry, sir. We weren't awful disrespectful children. We weren't hooligans. We were suburban kids playing Manhunt at night. And our parents didn't make us come home when the street lights turned on. So we would stay out till maybe 8, 9. And I guess around 9:30, 10, people were probably like, okay, it's time to go home, kids. But they wouldn't tell us to our face. They would call the police on us. And as a 40-year-old right now, as a living, breathing person who can claim to be the same age as those people who treated me certain ways when I was a child, I can categorically say that some of these adults were fucking unhinged to call the police on children. Unhinged. That's law enforcement. They must have had their trauma in their youth. They must have had no trauma in their youth. They must have had no friends growing up. Oh, you know, kids that age don't listen. When I was that age? No, when I was that age, when we were told to go home or to be quiet, we listened. We did. When we were acting like complete morons at the pool, and people told us to stop jumping around in the pool like we were, Because it's dangerous and you're going to crack your head open. We listened. But for some reason, calling the cops on us just made Mitch want to flatten their tires sometimes. I'm just saying. He never did, but he often joked about it. He's like, that's it. This time I'm flattening their tires. No, Mitch. Oh, Red Fiend time. It's Red Fiend time, but I've got to take a tinkle. So streamer's going to take a quick tinkle. They're bitter and envious of happy childhood. Yeah, bitter, envious of happy childhood. If they, I think it would have been different if they weren't a childless couple. It's always some childless couple who harasses children, just like Astrid said. 100%. BRB going to take a tinkle. Streamer take a nickel. And then I'll be right back. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right. I always liked how, like, scrawny and lanky this little dragon thing is. I always loved that. Let me bring this up. There we go. All right, here we go. For boss time. Sounds like they're bitter and envious. Sure does. Sure does. Okay, so here we go for boss time. Should we do a White Dragon Protect? I don't think we really need to. Maybe we do? I really don't know. I should have saved before the fight. I don't know if I did. I've told the kids here to go play somewhere else before. They leave and come back 5 minutes later like I never said anything. Let's do it. Let's do it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kids these days. Oh my gosh. No respect. Can you believe it? Let's try using Bright Litany again because it seems to have been doing really well. And then we're going to do Power Drive on her. And we're going to do Black Dragon Shield. Because I don't think we've done Black Dragon Shield before. That post sword attack is insane. Why is Hero doing so much damage? It's crazy. Whoa, okay. Seems like a lot of work just to do a little like meow. 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 Literally what it's doing. Oh, yeah, that does a lot of damage. What does Black Dragon Shield do? Oh, new spell. What does it do? We'll see. Lucia, okay. Lucia raised our attack power, so that's good. Okay, now it's time to do Blue Dragon Vigor Gene. And let's see if we could do a magic swipe on the red dragon or the red fiend. Man, I love the design of this dragon. Holy moly. Uh-oh, fire blast. So Ronfar is immune. And Hero is immune to those attacks. Ronfar didn't get attacked by that, but looks like the Pink Panther toy I had as a kid. I love it so much. I love that. Yes, it does. It does look like the Pink Panther. I've always loved the Pink Panther, so that's really funny. And I love the design of this fiend. Hey, Boberick. Is this dragon made of circus balloons? Yes, it is. It's made of like those twisty, like the long tubey ones, the ones that you make like wiener dogs out of. Spot on, spot on. Let's do a proper heal. And then it's time for her to do her 9 attacks. I'm so excited for Jean's 9 attacks. Okay, it turns out she can't siphon mana. That stinks. Don't we just hate that? Don't we wish they would just die? All right, but we can do Ice Arrow. Attack 1. Attack 2. Attack 3. Oh no, it didn't happen. Why doesn't the Blue Dragon Vigor do that anymore? I wonder. I wonder if it's... Oh, I'm so curious now what that blue dragon vigor does. Because every other time that we've done it, she attacked 9 times in a row. But this time she only attacked 3. I wonder if it has something to do with critical hits. She didn't get any criticals this time. Broken game. Game is broken. Well, I'm not finishing this piece of crap. We're moving on to Chrono Trigger next stream. I'm only joking. All right, we're still going to post sword, and then we're going to still do group heals. I think she should use... Do you have any mana left to do Hadouken? You do. You have a goodly amount of mana, one might say. Do a Hadouken. And ice arrows still. Yeah. Or you can Kamehameha. 294, that's not bad. Oh, why did I do the group heal instead of Bright Litany? Stupid Jocktal. Gatling gun. The Gatling flame, huh? Might not hit Ronfarin Hero. No, it didn't. Whoa. Okay, Jean and Lucia, you guys take a nap real quick. Yikes. I'm gonna restore Jean. I risk nothing because really... Oh, I don't want to say I risk nothing. Oh, I don't have mana. All right. This is fine. It's fine. This is fine. We have enough mana to do one more ice arrow. Uh-oh. Interesting. Meow. Meow. I love those attacks. I could just hear it in my head. Meow. Ronfar's Rod did pretty good damage. Alright, now it's attacks on both ends. Hopefully she does at least 10 damage. Wouldn't that be great? If she does it, then meow. If she does at least 10 damage, then we can use her to do another ice pick next round. Meow. Definitely should have done light litany. I'll do it next round. Oh, no way! Fabulous dagger coming through. That was good eats. That was good eats. Let's do a bright litany and ice arrow. I think it was the Gatling flame which killed all the others. Lamina might live. Yeah, okay. So it's the Gatling one we really need to worry about. The one where he changes hue a little bit, turns a little bit brighter pink. Yay! Woo! Killed it! I killed it! Hero gained a level. Everyone but Jean gained a level. Yeah, everyone but Jean. Yay. Sorry, Jean. Sorry, Jean. Here we go, Ruby. Are you ready, my dear? You're going to become an adult. Oh, cool setting. Through the red dragon aura at the crystal. Bummer. Womp womp. How come nothing happened? Are you sure that you're the red dragon? Maybe you're just an annoying little flying cat. But I'm supposed to be a red dragon. Ruby, don't be afraid to claim what's yours. What? Lucia, I'm not scared or anything. What are you talking about? Your fear is what prevents you from embracing you. You can sense my feelings, can't you? I just don't want to leave all of you if I change into the Red Dragon. But I do have this strange feeling I've seen the other dragons. Something's changed inside me. Something has changed within me. I think I'm scared to grow up. If I have to leave all of you, I don't want to become an adult. Ruby. Hero, you finally found someone for you. I know what I must do.
Ever since I can remember, I dreamt of the day that I would claim my birthright and become a full-fledged dragon. Now that the dragon aura is released, and I stand ready to claim that prize, Zophar tightens his merciless grasp. My only hope is that I will be strong enough to make a difference, and maybe even save our world. Dragon aura, I stand ready. Embrace me with the power to complete my destiny.
Who's cutting onions? At last, I am the Red Dragon. Whoa, I never knew you had it in you, kid. You're still the cutest dragon I've ever seen. You conquered your fear, Ruby. Congratulations. Thank you, Lucia. I'll fight to protect this world and the goddess. Lucia, take care of my hero for me, okay? What? What do you mean, Ruby? You know what I mean, Lucia. Now that all the dragons are released, we must assault Pentagulia. The goddess awaits. Back to traveling size. Now if I could just get Null to show me that morphing trick. Anyway, here, take this, hero. You're gonna need it, I'm sure. Receive the Red Dragon Crest. This game means so much to me. So who's got it? So we're actually going to equip it to Ronfar. Red Dragon Anger. Oh my god. And with that, we have the power of the 4 dragons, and it's time to rescue Althena. All right. Wow, unfortunately, that recording did not parse well. So unfortunately, all of that got lost in the recording, but I'll just download the VOD and clip it in later. Download the VOD from Twitch and clip it in. Oh my god, I love that cutscene so much. So now I think we can use the things to escape out of here. I think so. Hold on. The white dragon wings, we can use those. No. Still no. Still a no-go on the escape. Using the red dragon wings. The white dragon wings. Why do we even have those wings? Having to hoof it out of here is pretty tough. That's pretty tough. But it's what the game requires. I think we might be able to do... let's get that ring on him after this. Yeah. I'm curious what the anger says. Does it say anything? Red Dragon Anger, MP99? No, it doesn't say anything. I'm so curious what it does. We'll find out. We'll find out for sure. All right, magic. No, I can't do magic right now. We're just going to have to attack with everybody, unfortunately, except for her. She can do the Ice Driver. That's good stuff. Oh my god, I loved that cutscene. But yeah, that Red Dragon Fiend was a cool design. He did look like the Pink Panther a little bit. That was funny. No! Jean's dead again. So is Lucia. All of this is going to change once we put the Ring of Draining on Ronfar. Everything's going to get better once Ronfar does some draining. We're just on our way out of here. That's all. We can still attack with everybody and we can still do... Well, let's do a Magic Swiper this round. Because I think our physical attacks are going to kill these guys. Yeah. Well, we'll kill 2 of them this round and then we'll get a Magic Swipe on the other one. It's not strong enough to kill Ronfar, so that's fine. Whap! Oh, we didn't even kill the box boy? This is bad. Now we're in trouble. Lucky shot, kid. Don't get cocky. Never tell me the odds. Okay. Let's, for good measure, we'll do a Rest Litany. And then another Magic Swiper. If we can pull it off, we'll see. We can. We're stocking up mana for Lamina. That's what we're doing. And then after this fight, ring time. Put on the ring. We're going to chant it. Put on the ring. So coming up is one of my favorite cutscenes of all time in this game. Oh, he didn't have any mana left. That's funny. We siphoned it all. I didn't realize you actually could do that. And he's still casting magic, though. How does that work? So what I really like is this next cutscene's coming up because now that we freed all the 4 dragons, 2 things have changed. Now that we freed the red dragon, 2 things have changed. Now I list 3. No. Number 1, Ruby, instead of finishing off enemies with 3 hit points left or less, she'll finish off enemies with 6 hit points or less. Can you believe it? That's 3 whole hit points more. The other thing that she does that I think is pretty cool is the other thing that's changed is now we get to assault Pentagoulia. It's one of my favorite cutscenes in this game. Okay, so we got the Drain Ring on. That's good. But how to escape? Probably this way may lead to an exit. No, that way led to dropping the pillars. All right, we can't drain from these guys. We're going to need to use Battalion Sword and Justice Rod might be a good combination. She needs to defend because we can't use her abilities right now. And not Magic Swiper, but Ice Driver. Ice Driver should be good. Battalion. That plus the Judgment Rod, Justice Rod might be enough to kill them all. Maybe. No, okay. So then the Ice Driver should be enough to finish them all. This time I know what I'm talking about, right? Yay! Hooray! There's probably no way out from here. No, this ain't it. Okay, so hold on. Hold your chest, rest your breast. So now I'm a little perplexed on how to get out of here, because we did use this to get across. So maybe, you know what? Maybe on the other side, unfortunately, there might be another platform that was still in the lava. but I didn't see one. So, holy shit! Let's try to luck out here. I should have known that was going to happen. This game really does hate running. That's cool. Just drop Lucia, and then we'll be able to... We'll wipe out as many as we can next round. I'll just use a battalion sword, and like we did last round, we should be able to kill them all in one round, honestly. I don't know why I made such a big deal out of this. Just battalion sword, justice rod, and she can defend, and ice driver, and we'll... Should have just killed them all in one round. What are you doing, Jocktal? What are you letting them hit you for? JRPGs have come a long way in terms of some quality of life upgrades. I've noticed, you know, nowadays dungeons don't really trap you in there. I'm sure there's a reason why, coding wise, for the Sega CD, they made it so that you have to backtrack out of the dungeon like on your feet. In terms of the game coding, so it doesn't break the game, so you can't glitch things. I'm sure there's a reason. It's just not. Let's see. Wait, do you think I'm supposed to summon the rocks back upward? No, if we have access to an area with lava drift, then there's probably an area in there that has a platform. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so we still can't drain anything. It's really funny. Now that we have the drain ring on Romfar, we haven't encountered anything that we can actually use it with. Hooray! Okay. Ice driver. And maybe these guys will all die in this round. Good dodge, Lucia. Good double dodge, Lucia. Unfortunately, the dodge luck ran out. The reason why we have her up front and unhealed and not really caring about her so much is that it doesn't matter if she dies in battle. She'll gain experience either way because she levels up when hero levels up. So as long as everyone else survives, then I'm okay. And down goes Lamina. Whoa, she survived that? Good for her. Good for her. We're going to have to eat some nuts after this battle. But we've been pretty good in terms of item management. Oh, the boxes didn't die. It's misery. It's misery. Because these guys go first. And it's nearly impossible to kill them. Oh, you gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you for finishing them off, Gene. Oh, you could reach the last one. Thanks, Hero. Hero playing cleanup there. Like so many Babe Ruths. Okay, platform. There it is. Let's eat nuts. So it's fine. We can always get more nuts. Delicious Dover nut. Would you like a delicious Dover nut, Lamina? Don't mind if I do. Would you like a delicious Dover nut, Hero? Num 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 num. And none for Lucia. And none for Gretchen Wieners. Look, she heals herself, okay? She's fine. So get herself up. She'll do Althena's love. It'll be great. Hey, we got things to drain mana from, which is very good. We should be able to pull off attacking him. Yes? Yes? Let's just do a post sword. On back attack guy. Magic. Drain! Wait, where's my drain magic? Didn't I put the ring on him? Could have sworn that I did. I thought we put the ring on him. Oh, I put the wrong ring on him. Listen, I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't want to talk about putting the wrong ring on Ronfar. But if you wanted to talk about it, let me know in chat. Drop it in the comments. Unfortunately, okay, so Justice Rod. Post sword on back guy. Justice Rod on everyone. We can do... Jean does have some mana, but I don't really want to use it. Let's do an Aura Wave. Proceeds to use mana. And then here we do have to siphon some mana from this guy. Oh, I put the wrong wing. Can you change equipment battle? You cannot. You cannot. Which makes sense because some equipment changes your spell slots. So, like, that's what... It's got to be a coding limitation. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. No! Okay. Thought they were ganging up on Jean trying to kill her this round. So I realized they have to they have to design two different backgrounds. They have to design a background that's regular like this, and then they have to design one that darkens a little bit when a certain kind of magic is used. And I just realized to myself, that's not really something you could just tell the game to do in post-processing. They have to actually like alter the backgrounds, like shade one to the other, because that's the way that it worked. Justice Rod. Magic Swiper. Boy, do I wish we had Magic Swipe for the rest of this fight. That'd have been great. Punchy McGee. Might not reach? Oh, he reached. Okay. Change out the ring. Change out the ring. Change out the ring. Got it. By the time we fix the ring issue, we're already almost like on our way out of the dungeon, though, unfortunately. That's a dead end. Oh, no, we got to go down to the left. But we can drain from him. Yay! There it is. Drain, my beloved. Wait. That's someone's new ringtone. It really does just look like a cardboard box that someone glued a skull on top of and then added saw discs. Ouch. Magic Swiper! Magic Swiper. Why one? What? What malarkey is this? Why is she able to Magic Swipe, but Ronfar isn't? Interesting, interesting. They were mid-dancing and you interrupted? And the heads turns to dare to see who looked at the party. I've always thought it looked kind of funny that the heads were glued on backwards. They really just need a chiropractic adjustment. Alright, it appears as if the magic swiping in this dungeon is no more. It's to be done away with. But I'm gonna try again just to see if like maybe that was a bad round. Did he have his defense up? Like what was going on there? I feel bullied. But yeah, it looks like they were mid thing and then they turned around and be like, what's going on back there? So last night I did something kind of cute and stupid, which is like very on brand. I'm assuming you beat the pink dragon. Yes, I beat the pink dragon. I did. It looked like the Pink Panther. As it was pointed out, it looks like the Pink Panther a little bit. Fine. Valid. Yes, and Ruby turned into her full-fledged red dragon form. As you can see, her sprite didn't change because she made herself bite size again. Or what did she call herself? Travel size. She made herself travel size again. So she's travel size right now, but she could do 6 damage instead of 3 now. Now we're just backtracking our way out of the dungeon because that's what we gotta do. Unfortunately, that's what we gotta do. So now that the 4 dragons are released, we're going to go attack Pentagulia. We need the power of the 4 dragons to break the seal binding the goddess tower so that we can go in there and potentially save the goddess. Because the goddess is trapped in a tower. It's always a tower, isn't it? Always some kind of tower. Trying to set everybody up to die when Lamina casts her magic spell. I didn't mean setting myself up to die constantly. Come on now. Oh, he defended against Ronfar's attack. Boo. Boo face. Oh, it counters group magic. How could I be so foolish? How could I not remember that? Wow. All right, better safe than sorry. I have to battalion sword. Every spell you try to do that attacks the party, the necromancer will steal and cast it on his own. Why didn't I remember that? Oh, God. That one hurt me right here in my soul. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it has its sword back. We need to defend. Okay. Goodness me. Sorry, Ronfar. It was gonna get one of us. We just had to 4 corners it. Damn, it doesn't even give me victory music after that fight. It's like, you won, but at what cost? Pressure cooker! That's the spell that my brother always said was his favorite spell. I thought it was an upgrade of a fire spell. Turns out pressure cooker is... What is this? What does it do? He loved it. I still don't know what it does. Oh, I'm pretty psyched. I'm pretty psyched. I am pretty psyched about this. Okay, level 23. I'm going to level up healing magic twice. And we got Saint Litany. Okay, so we are all in very much danger. I think we can stand to use some Dover nuts to get out of here. Should I look it up? Pressure cooker? Yeah, for sure. Let's do this. Let's look it up and see what pressure cooker does. $255 heals. Everybody just taking a nap. That was a very long nap, yes. Very prolonged nap. All right, go westward, young ho. I mean, westward ho. Well, these lava channels are gone too. It lowers the levels of monsters? That's so interesting. He must have loved it in the later levels because it just kind of evened the playing field a little bit, I guess. Who can say, but that's pretty interesting. Of all the questions that I would want to ask him as an adult, of all the questions I would want to ask him, why did you like pressure cookers so much would be at the top of the list. Never heard of that before in an RPG. I do know it exists. I do know it exists. What was it in? Reduces level. Oh! D-Rays. Azure Dreams. Boy, but I had to reach deep into the annals of my RPG knowledge in order to get that one out, so... Whoo dang! That was a lot. Azure Dreams is one of the best games ever made, hands down. Its like has never been repeated. I said all of that, and I meant it. Full chest. I could never play it on stream, though, because it's just not a streamy game. Not a streamy game. Too RNG. And it takes a really, 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 really long time to finish. And I would probably get into the monster breeding portion of it. It's Pokemon, it's Binding of Isaac, it's turn-based, it's tactics, it's RNG, it's like... I love it so much. So it's like Discord from Final Fantasy VI. Does Discord lower level? Then yeah, for sure. It's totally that then. Yup. Okay, but how do I get out of here, game? Reduces enemy level by half. Boom. It is exactly that. Yeah. Uh-huh. How could you be so heartless? Shouldn't we got take a tinkle to him? That seems really damn good. One of the few reasons to use Strago. Okay, so there you go. That's why I didn't know about that ability, because I did not use Strago. I did not use him. But I said somebody recently was starting a Final Fantasy VI playthrough. I want to say it was Ishimura. My only advice for Final Fantasy VI to the person who asked me, like, you know, is it good? Is the hype this, that, or the other thing? I said the only thing that I can say emphatically for sure is if I were to play the game again, I would use every single character that I had. And I would kind of take my time spread out evenly. Strago's a pain getting his abilities, but once you get them, he can be useful. I bet. Yeah. I bet. Then again, the most useful character in the whole game is Go-Go, who I still think up in my head is Kefka. I can explain that if we need to, but I gotta take a quick tinkle. I'll be back in just a few seconds. I think this match will be over, but if not, I'll just be right back. All right, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. You're the best. All right, I'm back. Hi, everybody. Let's keep going. Oh, we're still fighting this jerk, huh? Oh, what a jerk. Nobody even likes you. Don't even go here. I think that The thing La Habrea does in the Anabaseos plotline to like split himself in half and get rid of the evil so that he can just like be focused for the task for his job. I almost had it. Gogo is secretly Garuda. Plot twist. Plot twist of plot twists. I think Kefka did the same thing, only the opposite. I think Kefka sent his good parts away and was like, put him on the island and got him swallowed by a giant worm. It was just like, I need you to go away so that I can focus on what I'm doing. I legitimately think that that's what happened. He's like, yeah. Here, go stand on this island. Get swallowed by this worm. He'd love it. Kefka was kind of that way. I think we can pull one of these. No, we can't. Oh, I'm so upset by the lack of mana. So upset by the lack of mana. I'm actually explaining Kefka to Nami recently. She's been watching me play through 6. Oh man, Kefka is a villain of all villains. I respect a person who makes plans. Sure. I respect a person who doesn't feel like they need to explain their plans and just go ahead and does them. That's Kefka. Kefka just does the thing. He says, I'm gonna do this. You know he means it. They do a really good job of telling you why he is the way that he is, because he's French. It's because he's French, right? Yeah. That goes deep into the lore. All right, so it's that we're definitely in danger. It's that time where we start to panic a little bit, start to wonder like, are we in trouble? The answer is yes, we're in a little bit of trouble. If you say make it double, so help me God. Let's do an aura wave. This is malarkey, Kaj, malarkey. I'm gonna make sure the boat leaves without you when we go on our Jocktal meetup cruise in a year. We are really in danger here. French Canadian. Oh gosh, it's horrible. Not possible. I'm already on the boat 2 days early. They haven't found me yet. You know what? Other people, I might think that they're exaggerating and like making jokes, but for some reason, I really do believe that that is a serious threat. I'm gonna call Royal Caribbean and warn them. Have you guys checked everywhere? Yes, but have you checked everywhere? Yes. Gosh, is this you on the walkie-talkie? Yeah, I'm actually on the boat. I'm in your room already. I'm making towel art. Isn't this wonderful? And then the camera just pans up like it shows the housekeeper like doing their housework and everything like that. And the camera just pans up and you're doing that ninja spread on the ceiling where you're like with a drop of sweat like dripping off of your nose. Hilarious. Oh god, now I'm gonna have to look everywhere, in every corner, in every crevice. Make sure Kaz isn't hiding in there. Some people are afraid of ghosts in their house. Some people are afraid of like serial killers or, you know, just men in general. What towel art would you do? She'd be the one that like makes a big just dong in the middle of the bed and says like, it's a rocket ship. I knew it. I knew you were gonna say a penis for some reason. Stares and androphobic. It's so funny. It's a, you know, it's a compliment to me, I suppose. You know, the people that can be literally afraid of men hang around me. A lot of guys would take that as an insult, but me, no, no, no. It's a pride. It's a badge of honor for me. I'm like a. I'm not like a regular bear. I'm a cool bear, right? Women in chat. I'm not afraid of men. I just don't want to sleep with them. No, I think we're all afraid of men. I think even men are afraid of men. Have you seen the way dudes are with each other in locker rooms? They are terrified of each other. Oh my God. Nothing can explain the male gaze to a man like being like, yeah? How do you feel in locker rooms? Flame shield. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give that flame shield to Hero. I don't think we could have gotten that beforehand, but you know, I could be big wrong. That's a big upgrade. I'm gonna give the other one to Ruby. Thunder shield. Choose the cool bear. Always choose the cool bear. It's not like a regular bear. It's like a cool bear, right, Regina? Right, women in chat? Totes. I got a totes. Validation. Yes. Validation. It's verbal masturbation. Validation. Give it to me, please. Yeah, I just made that up. But I love it. And I'm going to copyright it, and it's mine. Cringes. I think my locker rooms may have been different. Most dudes in the military have no shame or decency for that matter. I feel like the military takes it to a different level. I have no experience in the military, but I would imagine the amount of shit you go through together, it creates a different environment from like dudes who are just working out in the gym with one another and making each other nervous by projecting their male gaze on one another. Revive magic. Ooh, my attack power and my defense power goes up and I get revive magic on Hero? That's really good. Oh, that's going in the clip reel, isn't it? Flame robe. Ooh, and Ronfar gets robes. It's only appropriate, right? Wait, it's not for him? Debated. Who is it for? Is it for Lamina? It is. Well, her magic endurance goes down, but her wisdom goes back up. And her defense goes up. So these make her smarter, but a little bit more vulnerable to magic. Hi, Quizzy. How are you, buddy? Doing good, man? I'd say locker room only embarrassment only applies if anyone actually cares about being judged. That applies to a lot of things, though. Yeah, Ishimura, I would say that is like where it becomes an issue of projection. You know, that locker room embarrassment. And so when I say like nothing proves that men are also afraid of men as a locker room, what I'm saying is like the ability for a man to scare himself in a locker room around men that if you were to tell them, oh, you're scaring me, they would be like, dude, I'm not even like looking at you. That's literally what women go through. When women feel intimidated and they're like, guys, you're intimidating me. And the men are just like, I'm not even doing anything. The men are just scaring themselves. Anyway, so it's just funny to me. Let me see if I can actually get away with doing a magic swiper on these dudes. I don't think I can anymore. Now I'm worried and I don't think that I can. Let's see. Attack. She doesn't have any mana left either. Oh man, we are manaless. We are absolutely manaless. I'm gonna have to defend with her because it's too much of a wild card that she'll end up attacking the guy with the sword behind his back. We just can't have it. Ice Driver. Yes, doing good. Just a dodgy sleep pattern lately. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry you're having trouble sleeping. You know, for me, not that you asked, not that anyone ever asked for advice, but hey, I'm just a streamer talking streamer things here. So for me, like he really does suck at sucking mana. Sucks to suck. That stinks. If we do it one more time, though, we can pull off a group heal. The thing that's been helping me sleep always is that, like, I don't do anything in my bed other than sleep. And I think that that's something that some people might not be doing. And then they're like, why can't I sleep when I'm in bed? I only am in bed. Like, I make my bed when I wake up, and then it does not get touched or used or laid in or anything until it's bedtime. And I think that that's where some people go wrong. We're gonna have to keep using this Justice Rod and keep defending with her. And we're just gonna keep doing Mana Swiper with it. Why did the Mana Swipe get so weak with these dudes after the dungeon? Which I think in my experience is different. Oh, which is where I think my experience is different. Right. Most people I knew in the military have done things that would embarrass most people to the point of death. Right, exactly. Right. I can't imagine having that level of camaraderie of like doing that much embarrassing, like, because in our stream community, in this community, I'm the only one that's doing embarrassing things right now. You know, so, oh wow, she's good at draining mana, but he's just horrible at it. He's horrible at it. Why is he so bad? Why so bad? And she can do it, but he can't. Oh well. Oh well. May as well do it again. Oh, I didn't mean for her to defend. That's fine. Yeah, that's all we needed. Man, that Claire Expedition, that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 thing in the top left corner, it's like it just keeps looking at me. Love pendant. Love pendant. Wisdom up to 125. Oh man. The love pendant has got to be for Ronfar. He's a man of love, after all. This drain ring is doing nothing for anyone. Dragon Angel Crest. And the refresher ring does what exactly? Oh, it makes him immune to status effects. I'd like to keep that, please. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Do you get a Gustav statue? Oh, wait, what's going on? Best example is the buddy squat. This is where you get a buddy to hold down in front of your body armor while you relieve yourself so you don't fall backwards when you can't take your armor off. Oh my god. That's awesome. Pyro Helm. Whoa. This is all very extra equipment that I don't think that... This is clearly not the way out. But this is also clearly not something I wanted to have missed out on. Let's do a save here. Things are getting really dicey here. You mentioned in the upper left. Oh, no. Okay, so I have an icon. My desktop is usually black. Like, just straight black. So that way it just kind of looks like black bars when I'm playing a game like this, which is square and it's not full screen. Unfortunately, I never got rid of the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 icon when I downloaded the game, so now it's just kind of there looking at me, the 33, and it is just taunting me. Hey, you remember that horrible thing that just happened? Yes, I remember that horrible thing that just happened. Thank you very much. I don't need a reminder every time I look up at the screen. Oh, geez. I think the time has come to actually just suck it up and use a silver light, but I just don't want to, Grandpa. I'm tired. We're gonna have to, though. This is only 50. This is a full mana regen. Oh, let's just keep doing it. Let's just keep on keeping on. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Justice Staff. As long as Lamina can keep draining mana, then we're fine. We can keep using magic. That's too damn bad. Back in my day, we couldn't just teleport out of every dungeon we wanted to. We had to walk our asses out. That's too damn bad. Keep on grinding. Ronfar and Lamina gaining levels is fine. Boy, this client of mine is in for a treat when I have the weakest shoulder ever today because I slept on it wrong. And this guy is, I mean, as far as difficult clients go, he is the nicest. He's probably one of the nicest clients I have, also the hardest to work on. He's just so... Yikes! I did not think that through. I did not think how he was going to do a group counter. You just saved, it's fine. Okay, I gotta run. We still got the run off. That's fine. Oof, that was nuts. Yeah, this may not have been the right way to go, but it's definitely the place to go die and get shiny new gear. Goodness me. I don't want to use the mana restore items. Okay, so I've got one. Time to take stock. One. No, that's insane. Just use Dover nuts, bro. They're items. You can buy them at the store. Bro. Just use Dover nuts. That's something I do a lot. Going to sleep one way and waking up another way in random spots. Like across the house. Like in someone else's house. Just a random location. No, I'm only joking. I know that's not what you meant. Am I out? Am I out? Is that all? Nothing else, huh? No other healing items? Now I'm out of healing items. Wow. 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 No, I don't think Hero has any. Didn't I check his? Oh. You know, Shanked, what would I do without you, buddy? What would I do without you, buddy? Probably never would have played Final Fantasy VI. Wouldn't have known I had 2 more Dover nuts left after using that one I just did. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's fine. Happy accident. You know what that reminds me of? I saw a Karen video, instant Karen justice video on a compilation where this woman was accusing these two people. You can assume a lot about the woman accusing and a lot about the people being accused. You can assume at least one thing about them based on the situation. But she was making sure they stayed with her at the help desk because she was reporting that they stole her phone from her purse. She couldn't find her phone anywhere. The last thing she knew is that they probably had stolen it from her. So the manager was just like, ma'am, give me the phone number so that I can call it. And she's just like, I want you to call the police because they stole my phone. And the people are recording the Karen and they're like, we didn't steal your phone. And naturally, they're saying that. And finally, after so much begging, they get the woman to finally give up her phone number so that they can call the phone to make sure that the other people stole it and it vibrated at the bottom of her purse. Wouldn't you know it? Aren't you just so shocked? Aren't you so shocked how that story turned out? We all knew it was going to be in her purse. I think I'm going to try doing Fire Pillar. How thoroughly unsurprising. Yeah. Predictable and yet disappointing at the same time. It's a bad combination. It went on for quite some time. She would start giving the phone number and then have something else to say that would like stop her from giving the rest of the phone number out. She said something like, oh, I remember what it was. She said, no, I don't want to say my phone number because then they'll have my phone unlocked. Just get the police and he can empty his pockets in front of the police. So the guy just like literally empties his pockets, even though he did not have to. The guy emptied out his pockets just to show her, even though he didn't have to. How mildly interesting. What a modicum of surprise I've been receiving. Entirely shocking, yes. Canst thou just believeth? Canst thou just believeth the horrendousness, the atrocity? Okay. We need to separate up and we need to like see if we can maybe do to draining. We are this close to the exit of the dungeon. Like, we're so close, I could spit at the entrance and make it. My goodness. Lucia can use revive magic? The heavens have opened up and shone down their light upon us. That was awesome. That was awesome. What a cool reveal that she can do that. I wonder if she will only do it on Hero though. She seems like the kind of bitch to only resurrect her boyfriend. And then when it's Lamina, she's just like, I don't know how. I don't know how I did it with Hero. I guess I just really cared about him. Yep, DPS. That's my queen. That's my queen who knows her priorities. Lamina gets up. She's just like, Hero, didn't you go down with me? Hero's just like, yeah. No, I just bounced back real quick. Yikes. Okay. We're very close to the exit here, fam. We're very close. I think I'm going the wrong way. I am. There's a treasure chest over there. Is that what's happening? I don't want it. The entrance was, the exit was right there. Hey, do you know what? I deserve it. This is where we party wipe, but I fully deserve it. My fault. This is my fault. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What can you do? What can you do when you're me, except for just keep on keeping on? Can you imagine how difficult it is to wake up every day and you're me? Oh, man. This is it. This is it, fam. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a game giveaway. In case you're the kind of person that likes free games and figures, yeah, I'll give that a go. Let's give that a shot. I'm going to do a giveaway for a game called Control tomorrow. I think it won Game of the Year at some point. This is a sponsored game giveaway from Lisa G's stream. Well, she told me to pay it forward. She said to enter if you didn't see yourself playing the game. I just have such a backlog that it's probably not going to make it into my playlist. So I just want to make sure to pass that along to somebody who might have some interest. So that's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm not usually in the position to do such things, so it's gonna be nice. Apparently, it's a good game, and I should probably just be greedy and play it. But we're so close. But I just don't think I'm going to get there. All right. What I might do is run with one character, run with all of them individually. Maybe one person will get away. Okay, Jean got away. Hero got away. I think it's neat that you can do that. Yeah, because I saw something like that coming. Okay, good. Good. And we're out of here. I think. Oh no! There's another floor? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry real tears. Be right back. I need to go scream in my pillow. This is when I play the gif of me screaming into the pillow again. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Heavenly Father, grant me the patience to accept the things I cannot change. I do think it's down and to the left. I do think it's this way. I think we're very close. I think we just need to hang in there a little bit. We can make it. Should I just continue the running away? Okay, two of the... Okay, the only one of them is going to attack. He's going to attack twice, so you can only kill 2 people. Keep running. Keep running. Yes, Jean. Yes. This is scary. This is like real D&D. I've been in a D&D situation like this. Oh god. I've been in a situation like this where it's like we do not want to use the items that we have. I'm lost. I got lost. I don't know if up is where I came from. Shoot. Oh, I do not want to use my mana restoration items. Okay. They can kill... They can kill all of us. They can kill all of us. If none of us run... He can kill 2 and this one can attack twice. No, Hero and Lucia might live through it. We're gonna run. Yes, okay. Wow. I'm glad that didn't attack Lucia. That one that took out Lamina. I'm glad. She can still take another wallop. Yes. Oh, isn't that a sound for sore ears? Thank goodness. And we got all of that yummy treasure on the way out, too. Oh, man. We did it. Sheesh. Donated 1,500? Gladly. I've never been so happy to see green numbers before. That's so excellent. Thank goodness. All right, let's go back to our ship. Do 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 do. I've never been so glad to be in the world map before. We made it out of there. And we can use magic galore now. Let's use pressure cooker just to say hi to my brother. We probably won't get around to the Hadouken because I'm using to the pressure cooker because I'm using so many over-leveled abilities right now. It's just a relief to be able to use my abilities. But it was fun to select it. It was fun to select. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I love this music. It's our ship. So glad to see our ship. So glad to see the ship. Whoa, how did I hit the wrong arrow? Riddle me this. Oh, it's time for me to clip my nails? You ever get so annoyed with your nails you realize it's time to clip them? To Pentagoulia! I'm realizing I don't exactly know how to get to Pentagoulia. Does anyone have any directions? Well, let's try. Let's try to get to Pentagoulia. All the time due to guitar? Uh-huh. Yeah, I could see that happen. That away? Thanks, Astrid. That seems like that's going to be a useful way. Should we go visit that town first and see if there's any items that we can upgrade with? I think it would behoove us to do that. No, that way? Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Huh, now I don't know who to believe. Chances are I'm going to believe the woman. They're usually right. Keep in mind, I've never played this. Wait a minute. You've been lying to me this whole time? Since the invitation, I am stuck in a vat of madness that comes and goes. Please, you've got to... Winky, binky, poopy, fop. That was interesting dialogue. Come in, come in. We've got many great things. What can I do for you? Bum, 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 ba-da. Do, 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 do. All right, it's time to re-up on Dover nuts. Listen to this part right here. It's so good. It's so good. I had a dream one time that I was in Japan, checking out of a store, at a grocery store, and this song was playing on the speakers, and I turned around to somebody behind me, and I was just like, this song is from Lunar. And they were like, yeah, they play a lot of video game music here. I was like, Mari has returned to our village, but now her face looks kind and gentle. It's much different than at Sarek Palace. She looks like she did before she joined the Althena cult. Oh, Ronfar, I knew the day would come that you would rescue me from that dark place. Each day seemed an eternity as I was forced to do those terrible things. Believe me when I say that Zophar's power is beyond description. He can control minds. We must find a way to defeat him, Mari. If he's allowed to continue, he'll destroy us all. Ronfar, I pray for your safe return to me one day, and know that I will always love you. I'll be back for you in 2 shakes of an old dog's leg, Sugar Snap. Once we defeat this Zophar dude, I'm all yours. Sugar Snap. Once we defeat this Zophar dude, Mori came back to Racula. Gossip around the town is that she's waiting for you to return. You better not worry her, Ronfar. Well, thanks for the advice. I think that's between Mori and me. Yeah, back off, Grandpa, who's being kind. What a jerk. Right onto the boat? Yup. That's how I planned it. What the fuck? I love the dialogue in this game. And off we go to our next adventure. Where are we headed? Who can say? Actually, I can say. I'll tell you right now. We're going to Pentagoulia because we're going to destroy the fuck out of it. We have to go destroy the goddess's city so that we can save the goddess. Well, technically it was overrun by a cult. So, you know, as far as cities go... What city is that? As far as cities go, what? What city is that? Hold that thought, chat. What's going on here? Whoops. Hold that thought, chat. I'm going to position myself a little smarter here. He thought. Okay. Is this Noda? What is this? Is this Maribia? Oh, okay. Dalton. Alright. We don't have to be here. But I do know where we are in scope of the world now, which is good because I think Pentagoulia might be right in there. I think it might be right in there, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Exclamation mark, add quote. I think it might be right there. Let me out on the water. There we go. Is this it? Is this the holy city of Pentagoulia's entrance? Well, we're definitely back into the open ocean. We're going to have to find it somehow. I'm not sure where it is on a map. This should be neat. Okay, so that is... What is that? What is this? Why don't I remember this? Why don't I recall? Why don't I remember where this is? Time will tell. Ushta. Oh, okay, I know where this is. Okay. I know. My bad. We all good. We're all good. So I think the way to Pentagoulia might be along this river. Just taking the scenic route, guys. I said we'd go on a meetup cruise. This is the Jocktal meetup cruise. Welcome. Welcome aboard, sailors. We're leaving without you if you're not here. Come on, Pentagoolia. Of course, if I was Pentagoolia too, I'd be hiding like a little bitch. It knows we're coming after it. We've got to check in every nook and cranny because I know it's in a... It's in like a little pocket area, that's for sure. What is this? Why are we allowed to go up here? Okay, so this is Vane. All right. We don't need to go to Vane. Correct. This is just like a greater hits of like where you've been, I suppose. All right. So I might actually look on a world map to see where Pentagoolia is. Because, yeah, let's just do this. Let's just solve it real quick. All right. Lunar 2 world map Sega CD Pentagoolia. It might show me. Let's see. World map for Lunar 2. I can't believe this actually exists. All right. That's not the right area for me to look at. Let's see. I'm still not sure how to get to Pentagoolia. I'm looking at all these beautiful maps. All these amazingly beautiful maps. Wow. That's from Lunar 1. Oh, Lord. I do like this music, though, so it's not exactly like I'm hurting right now, because I love this. Yeah. It's, what's really interesting is that since this game is kind of old, there's no world maps anywhere for this game. So what do you say we just take a leisurely cruise and figure out where we're going? Can only be in so many locations. We're in the big open ocean now. Let's go this way. You know what's nice is that there's no... Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. This is gonna be it. So I'm gonna be watching this cutscene. I hope you enjoy this cutscene. In my childhood memory, before Final Fantasy VII, this was the shebang. So let's see what it's like now. That wasn't it. Hope you like that cutscene, chat. Hero Lucia, look at that. It's the port of Pentagoolia. I'm certain that Althena's imposter has closed the transmission spring by now. The only way to get back to Althena's tower will be to break Zophar's seal. Once we arrive, I can try to use dragon power to break it. And hopefully there will be enough power, and then... Oh, Althena must trust me. Even if the end result is... Go on. What's the part you're leaving out?
My.
Galleon.
Been busy little beavers, haven't you?
Galleon!
What are you doing here?
But you see, Zophar's restoration is not quite complete, and you've been making faster progress than we expected. Therefore, it's my job to create a little crisis.
I don't remember this. Oh, I know your plan, Galleon. You've joined with Zophar to destroy this world. Me? Destroy this world? Oh dear, that sounds so barbaric. I love it. But don't confuse my intentions, sweet child.
I fully intend to recreate the world with Zophar once the impurities are removed. And I've decided to start my impurity abatement program with you, Lucia. Wave bye-bye to your little boyfriend, dear. I sense a coming chill in your relationship. Wait, what? What's happening? Whoa! What a seriously confused little boy. If he'd minded his own business, he'd still be alive. But now that he's out of the way, Lucia's all mine. Hero, no! Hero, why did you... Lost poor little Lucia. You care for Hero more than yourself. That's so touching. You know, there's a way you can save your true love. If you were to give me the secret of the Blue Tower's true power, I could... Galleon, how do you know about the Blue Tower's secret powers? I know many things, my dear. I also know that you control the destiny of your little hero. Go to Pentagoulia and finish your mission, or return to the Blue Tower. Save Hero. It's up to you. I don't recall any of this. At all. Oh no, Hero! Lucia! You have to save Hero, please. Looks like our luck's taking a turn for the worse. Damn that Galleon. If Galleon can change a human into crystal, who can stop him? Lucia has the power to save Hero and stop Galleon. He said it himself. If I use the secret power of the Blue Tower, I can save Hero. But that would... Would what? Say it out loud. Who am I controlling right now? Oh, we're controlling Lucia? Say what? ¿Qué pasó? There's no menu though. With money, practically anything is possible, but I'm pretty sure that there's no way we can buy Hero back from the dead. You have to save him, Lucia. But Lamina, Lucia, why do you hesitate? You aren't thinking of letting Hero die, are you? I know you're not that cold-hearted. You simply can't be. Well... She's doing that like dodgy, no eye contact thing. Are you going to save Hero by using the power of the Blue Spire? Ronfar, continue the course to Pentagoulia. But that's the opposite direction of the Blue Spire. If you don't go there and restore Hero, that will be the end of him. He was stricken trying to save your life. How could you turn your back on him now? Ruby, please understand. I must accomplish my task or all will be... I'm not listening. La 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 la. Listen, I know how important it is not to let Zophar revive, but I'll not let Hero die like this. I'm going to the port at Dalton. I can take him to the Blue Spire from there. Maybe I can figure out how to revive him. You do what you want. Ronfar, you don't understand anything. If Zophar revives before Althena, he will seize Althena's power and become the most powerful being in the universe with the absolute power of creation and destruction. Once his evil is infused with this power, it will be the end of everything. This is our only chance to stop him. Lucia, I am Lucia, guardian of the Blue Star. I came here to save the world. I must continue my mission regardless of the cost. Do what you must, Ronfar. She shoved him aside. But Lucia, wait. This is the last chance to save Hero. Cold-blooded. What are you waiting for, Lucia? Pentagoulia awaits. You can finish the mission at the cost of your only true friend. Yes, my mission nears its end. But instead of joy, all I feel is pain. It's as if a burning knife twists within my heart, scraping away my soul, my life. Yeah, that's called guilt. Most humans listen to that response. Well, duh. Your pain is caused by the fact that you've abandoned Hero, that part. It's your choice, antacids and guilt forever, or turn around now and rescue Hero. But if I don't go to Pentagoulia now, Zophar will take control and the world will what? Explode, implode, turn into a giant tin of sardines? Oh, come on, Lucia. You're placing true love on the altar of trust and spitting on it. Show a little respect. You know what's right, so just do it. Well, you don't understand. The danger is still gonna be there when we get back, so let's go revive Hero now. Oh, Ruby. I hope Hero knows what a true friend you are. Alright, let's go to the Blue Spire so I can resurrect Hero. She really is a grown-up. I love that. You're right. Okay, I guess the amazingest cutscene in the whole world in this game is gonna have to wait. My bad. I did not anticipate that happening. My mistake. Remember that one time where I lied to all of you about a magical cutscene? Good times. Good times. Good times. Good times. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. We'll get to the cutscene eventually. You're all suckers. You know what? I lied to you and it felt good. It felt good doing it. Oi. You would think after all of the lying that like I've been through with Chris James, famous liar of YouTube. No, it's just a little gimmick he likes to do in his games. But yeah, you would think that after all of the abuse that I've witnessed, that I would be better than my abusers, but no. I'm spreading the toxicity. Chris James? He's not, I wouldn't say, I mean, he's full-time YouTuber. He's more famous than I'll ever be. But yeah, no, he likes to tell people, he's like, luckily so-and-so didn't overreact at all. And then he'll show the next clip of the show and he's like, I lied to you. They overreacted a lot. I think we're going the right way. We're just going to keep adventuring. Yeah, this is definitely the right way. We're going past where we picked up Ronfar, which means that we should be able to get on land. Hey, there's water right here. And I think that means we're going to be headed home any second now. This is probably where we need to onboard as we run over cactuses. This is it. This is where we need to go. Hooray! We should go visit Grandpa while we're here. What do you think? Yeah, let's visit Grandpa. Grandpa Gwyn. Oh no! Okay, yeah, we should tell Grandpa Gwyn that his grandson has been turned into crystal. Let's go do it. Just to make her feel super guilty. Welcome back, one and all. Say, where's Hero? Is he bringing up the rear? What? He was turned to crystal. Oh, lad. How did this happen? I'm sorry, Gwyn. It's my fault. He tried to save my life. But I promise, one way or another, I will return the favor and revive him. Interesting that there is dialogue for that. I like that. That's pretty neat. Back onto the boat. Yeah. Oh, hey guys. We're going. Ugh. Everyone's always in a rush. Go save Hero. He's turning crystal. He's dead. I'm like, come on, guys. Leave me alone for like half a second. Oh my god. Am I the asshole for not resurrecting my friend immediately after he turned to crystal? My name is Lucia. I am an immortal from the Blue Star. Is there really no way up? Are we going to have to hoof it this whole way? I dare say that might be annoying. Yeah, it seems as if we do. Because I can't see another way to get to the Blue Star, to the Blue Spire, Which is really funny because Leo's first appearance on the dragon ship Destiny is there at the Blue Star. And so I don't understand how he got his happy ass there. Hang on a tick. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go on foot. It's all we can do. Can we even get there from here? No, we can't. How are we supposed to get off of this boat? All right, we'll figure out a way. Life finds a way, right? Who said that? There was like a famous philosopher who said that. I think it was like Jeff. I think it was that guy from Jurassic Park. All right, no, I can't get off there. There we go. Hooray! Is it just Lucia? Wait, what's going on? What? Is this actually the thing that we're supposed to be doing? We do have to get to the Blue Spire. Am I supposed to recruit the others before I go? This seems weird. This doesn't seem correct. Let's talk to the people on the boat and see if they have to come with us. I knew you changed your mind, Lucia. I know you're gambling with the fate of both our worlds to do this, but you're doing the right thing by going to the Blue Spire first to save Hero. Trust me, it'll all be peachy keen jelly bean. You'll see. For a while there, I was worried you were going to let Hero die, but you've shown that you have one trait I prize most, integrity. You know what they say, time is money and time's a mega wasting. Let's make for the Blue Spire and wake up Prince Charming. No, I actually think this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, really weird. Dr. Ian Malcolm, life finds a way. Yeah, exactly. Life finds a way. I'm so curious if I'm supposed to drive the ship up to the Blue Spire, but I can't find a way to have done that. That has to be impossible. That can't possibly be the answer. We'll find out when we get there and there's nothing to do. Right? We'll find out when we get there and there's no progress being made. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Nobody's joined me for anything though. Wait a minute. I did just see a Dragon Ship Destiny ramp to the right. Oh no, okay, that's not a Dragon Ship Destiny ramp. This game is doing things. Oh, I found it. All right. Okay. What? One must... Oh, there's no menu with her, so I can't bring up my menu to load a previous save. That's hilarious. I found a ramp, y'all. It's a ramp roaring good time. Oh, boy. Fine. Let's go get the boat and all the loser friends. It's 3:22. Do you know where your children are? All right, so here's what's gonna happen. Since I've got a client coming in about an hour, so what I think would be the smartest thing to do is I will get back to the boat, and then next stream we will tackle the Blue Spire and resurrecting Hero. And we will have fixed the silly mistake that is me going all the way out of my way with Lucia so that I can run from a bunch of dolphins and mud piles. So that's going to be me for today. I am going to start getting ready for my client. My table's all ready. I just need to stretch my arms and stuff so that I can actually work. Because as aforementioned, because I've been bitching about it all stream, I hurt my arm. So thanks everybody for coming by for Cozy RPG Day. This is turning out to be some of my favorite days of the week. And I'm really looking forward to playing more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal and keep making the world a better place just by being in it, okay? All right, ciao, ciao. Bye-bye, Astrid. See you, everyone. Bye. Thanks for being here. Bye, Baldric. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye, Quizzy.